Hi, this is CA Firoz. Today we are going to discuss very important topic regarding if you are e-commerce exporter and you want to take VAT registration in KSA. So first of all, you need to understand what is the threshold for taking VAT registration in KSA. If you are Indian exporter, you want to grip KSA market via Amazon Global or Noon platform, that time you must watch this video till the end. First of all, we will discuss here who is required to take KSA VAT registration. First step, mandatory. What is the mandatory revenue for the taking KSA VAT registration? That is SAR 375,000 AED. Sorry, 375,000 Riyal. If your turnover is not more than 375,000 Riyal, that time you don't need to take mandatory VAT registration. But remember, if you want to get voluntary basis, you can take after your revenue is crossing 187,500. I hope you got it. But be remember, this is not for you. This is for the that person who registered in KSA. If you are not registered in KSA, you want to grip KSA market via Amazon and Noon. That time you will cover in third step. What is the third step? Third is foreign establishment operating in KSA. Means you are registered in as like you are registered in UAE, you are registered in India. That time you need to remember there is a no any mandatory limit, that is 375,000 Riyal is not for you. For you, you can understand in next slide. In this slide you will understand if you are Indian exporter, Indian e-commerce exporter, KSA VAT law, it will be applicable on other also. What whoever is non-resident in KSA, that time they have to follow this rule. Mandatory registration, you require to take VAT registration after first supply. I hope you got it. After first supply, you need to take VAT registration. There is a no any threshold for you. 375,000 Riyal is not for you. For you, even whatever the value you sell, after first sale, you need to take registration. What is the taxable supply? If you are supplying goods to any B2C, what the means B2C? Business to customer. If KSA customer is not registered in VAT, that time you have to take registration within what the due date, within 30 days of the first taxable supply. If you are not taking this registration, that time heavy penalty. What is the heavy penalty? 10,000 Riyal you have to pay if you are taking late VAT registration in KSA. I hope you got it. This is relevant law for you. If you are e-commerce exporter, you have to remember after first supply within 30 days you have to take VAT registration in KSA. Otherwise you will penalize with Riyal 10,000. I hope you got it. And next step is very important for you. Document required for registration. If you are starting sell through the Amazon KSA or Noon KSA, that time you have to make this type of document. What document you need to give for the VAT registration? First of all, you have to give GST certificate, common registration like Udyam certificate, or if you are company private limited, that time you have to give company incorporation document. After, you need to give the passport copy of the business owner or authorized signatory. I hope you got it. This three important document. This is main document for taking registration VAT in KSA. I hope you got it. Third is very important. If you already taken the VAT registration in KSA, there is a responsibility to file VAT return in time. If your sale is less than Real 40 million, that time you have to file your VAT return on the quarterly basis. Means you need to understand this is threshold. Real 40 million. If your sale is not beyond the Real 40 million, that time you have to file your VAT return on quarterly basis. Means in the annually you have to file 4 VAT return. You must remember, if you are fall back, that time you will be penalized. I hope you got it. There is two basic requirement. First, you have to take VAT registration in KSA. Second, you have to file VAT return in time to avoid any penalty in KSA. If you need any support from my team, you can connect us via our website. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.